Are you sick of the same grind day in, day out in your job? Go to work, go to meetings for the sake of meetings, go home and repeat the same thing tomorrow. If you're sick of this, it may be time to get off the career path and explore alternate options available to you. As they say, once you're in a job that you love, you'll never have to work another day in your life. If this is a career mission for you, to work a job that you absolutely love, then this is the video for you. Whether it's going it alone and doing it yourself, or whether you want to live in a different country, there are so many different alternative career paths that you can follow that isn't just following up the career ladder. Hi, I'm Aaron and let's talk careers. For the majority of people, climbing the career ladder may be the best option for them. This could be because they're afraid to get out of their comfort zone, or they have a family to support, so they need that secure income. However, for the others, alternate career paths may be the better option for them. In this video, we're going to discuss some of them career paths. Today, we'll be looking at 4.5 different options other than climbing up the career ladder. The last one is only a half, because even though tens of thousands of people do it across the country, it's still considered controversial as a career option. Consider each of these options carefully, because some of them may be for you, but some of them may not. Before we get started, head down into the comment section below and tell me about some alternate career paths that you would consider. The things we talk about are only some of the options, and I love hearing the exciting things that people are doing with their careers. Also, smash that thumbs up button, it really helps out. Our first alternative career path is very age sensitive, and that is the armed forces. For those that are starting out their career, the armed forces can be fantastic if you can get selected for it. There are so many benefits for working for the armed forces, other than the obvious of protecting your country. Some quick examples of benefits for working for the armed forces. First, there's such a wide variety of jobs available, from HR to logistics to frontline personnel. Second, the pay is generally higher in the armed forces than outside of it. And third, they provide your food and your lodgings, so that money that would normally go to them will be building up in your bank account. That last one is really important, as it means you'll have financial backing when you're ready to leave the armed forces. However, there may be a lifelong career path ahead of you in the armed forces, whichever one you're considering. For more information, head down to your local office. They'll be sure to help you out. Have you ever thought that you could do it better than the company that you work for? Have you ever thought that you doing your job is putting money into someone else's pocket? If the answer to either of these is yes, then self-employment could be for you. If you're your own boss, you can do it your way. You're also in control of your own income. And there is such a wide variety of professions that can be self-employed. From builders, all the way up to accountants and project managers. Being self-employed has so many different benefits. You get to work the hours that you want to work. All of the money goes into your bank account instead of some business bank account. And you get to be your own boss. It's easy to see why this is the most popular alternative career path out there. In some professions, you may have to think outside the box to see how your profession fits in a self-employed role. For example, if you work on a large construction site, you may have to think to scale it down to a smaller residential setting. However, once you're your own boss, you may never want to go back to work for anyone ever again. As specialists in alternative career paths, Let's Talk Careers can help you explore some of the alternative options available, including becoming self-employed. Head over to letstalkcareers.co.uk and check out one of our career packages. Remember, it's always best to talk through a new plan before embarking on a new venture. To get some constructive feedback, a Let's Talk Careers career guide can be just the person to give you proper constructive feedback. On top of a video session, you'll get written feedback at the end of it as well about what was discussed. Our third alternative career path is working abroad. Whatever you can do in your home country, there will be another country that requires your skill sets. There are also jobs that are only available in foreign countries, such as teaching your native language. There are countries seeking prison officers, for example, or builders and others in the construction industry, or even as high as business leaders and accountants, where your skill set can be used anywhere in the world. There are some jobs that are only available abroad and not in your home country. For example, some of them may require a lot of travelling, like working for an airline or on a cruise liner. Some of them may require your specialist skills, such as teaching English in a foreign country, or animal conservation. This alternative career path requires a massive time commitment, as you'll be working away from home for months at a time. So this should only really be considered for those that are willing to put in them hours. However, the financial rewards can be massive. There are many schemes out there to help support you with such a huge career change like this. Have a look online whether this is a Google search or whether you're looking on Facebook in some Facebook groups to get actual feedback from people who have gone through it before. Have you ever considered starting your own company? This is actually easier to do than you think. It's taking the "I can do it better than you" mentality to the extreme. I mean, if someone is going to get paid off someone else's work, why can't that person be you? Starting up a company is very easy. In the UK, you just go onto the company's house website, fill in the information that they require, pay £12, and the website does the rest for you. However, it's the running of the company that requires the time and commitment. However, being the managing director of a company has its perks. One of these being you can delegate work to others. For example, if you're no good with the finances of the business, you can hire a bookkeeper. If you don't want to do the marketing, you can hire someone to market the company for you. Even the operations, the actual doing of the business, you can contract out to other people to do on your behalf. The main role of being a business owner is accepting responsibility for all aspects of the business. This includes the finances, the marketing of the company, and the actual doing. However, with this responsibility comes the financial rewards to match. Have you hit that subscribe button yet? If you haven't, you'll miss out on future content. Also, if you know anyone that is looking at one of these alternative career paths, send this video on to them to help them out. Our final alternative career path is an interesting one. A lot of people wouldn't even consider it as a career. However, there are nearly 100,000 households in the UK that do it. I'm talking about fostering. While many people won't consider being a foster carer as a career path, councils and independent fostering agencies all have set up a skills-based system, so as you develop your skills within fostering, you earn more money. There is also a large need for foster carers all across the UK. The main requirement to becoming a foster carer is you need at least one spare bedroom and a desire to look after kids, whether this is babies or teenagers. Even though the application process is a lengthy one and intrusive for very good reason, the rewards of becoming a foster carer are massive, not just for yourself, but the kids that you look after as well. If you aren't ready to do fostering full time, there may still be a role available for you. For example, if you still have that spare bedroom, you could do respite on weekends, or short-term placements for a couple of weeks, or even looking after a mother and a baby. If you're interested in fostering, this could be a fantastic opportunity, not just for you, but the children that you foster. Check with your local council. They'll be happy to hear from you. Let's Talk Careers is here to support you. Head over to letstalkcareers.co.uk to find out how we can help support you. Our next video is on why your interview sucks. It's definitely not one you want to miss. See you next time.